Yo, what's going on? Let's explore Conor McGregor's dark psychology and try to sort of break it down to see what kind of characteristics actually push him to be the way he is. Michael Chandler, if you want an insight on Conor McGregor's brain, watch this fucking video. Alright, let's get into it. Let's take a look into the tactics and strategies McGregor used to gain a competitive edge, exploring the darker side of his mindset and behavior. From his self-belief to his mastery of mental warfare, let's examine the key psychological principles that have helped McGregor become one of the most successful athletes in the history of all sports. Understanding Conor McGregor's mindset and persona will require looking past the present. McGregor's journey was always about his struggle growing up, which made him have that insane level of self-belief which later became fueled by his arrogance. You often hear people say Conor McGregor changed after he got the money, but that is simply not the case. Conor McGregor has always been that dude who's always been driven by proving people wrong. I mean, at his core, Conor McGregor has always spoke about his strong hunger for recognition, attention and narcissistic validation, tendencies that completely align with the personality disorder of narcissism. Narcissistic personality disorder, as studied by psychologists. His self-promotion, boastfulness and antagonism of opponents appear carefully calculated for maximum provocation and publicity. His psychology seems to be hardwired to crave the spotlight at all times, and needs that focus of being a controversial figure even when he isn't directly in the ring. This narcissistic drive may actually come from deep insecurities or past struggles. With his ego, it could even be an attempt to overcompensate for self-doubts by constructing his ultra-confident alter ego, a defense mechanism studied by psychoanalysts like Sigmund Freud. At his core, McGregor has always spoke about his strong hunger for recognition, attention and narcissistic validation, tendencies that align with the narcissistic personality disorder as studied by psychologists like Sigmund Freud. His self-promotion, boastfulness and antagonism of opponents appear carefully calculated for maximum provocation and publicity. His psychology seems to be hardwired to crave the spotlight at all times, and needs that focus of being a controversial figure even when he's not directly fighting in the octagon. This narcissistic drive may actually come from a deep sense of insecurity or any past struggles he might have gone through. And if you look at his current ego, it could even be an attempt to overcompensate for his self-doubts by constructing this ultra-confident shield, sort of like an alter ego, a defense mechanism. This was studied by psychoanalyst Sigmund Freud. Yeah, once again Sigmund Freud, he's back at it again, an absolute legend. Now, many of his actions outside the ring, from rampages to inappropriate comments, suggest a darker impulse for power, control and asserting himself aggressively, behaviour that psychologists might link to alpha male posturing, narcissistic entitlement and patterns of antisocial acting out. A clip where Conor McGregor is sitting alongside the cast of Roadhouse clearly shows him having a hard time fitting in and staying focused to the interviewer. His story showcases the complex nature of masculinity, balancing traditional strength with emotional openness. In line with more progressive psychologies, however, Conor wasn't always able to keep his mental warfare balanced. Perhaps the most notable example of this was when he fought Dustin Poirier at UFC 257. In the lead up to the match, Conor McGregor, known for his psychological warfare and trash talk, showed a display of sportsmanship and respect towards Dustin. He complimented Dustin Poirier, even vowed to donate to his charity. This unexpected change in approach disrupted Conor McGregor's usual mental game, and it showed Conor McGregor seemed off his game and Poirier was quick to exploit this. In the end, Poirier defeated McGregor via TKO in the second round. McGregor's loss serves as a stark reminder of his delicate balance between confidence and humility in the world of combat sports, and the importance of maintaining a consistent mental approach. One of his key psychological components of McGregor is his narcissism. From the beginning of his career, McGregor displayed an extreme sense of self-importance, believing in himself to be destined for greatness. This narcissistic trait was further fueled by his rapid rise to fame and fortune, which only served to validate his inflated sense of self-worth. Despite its darker aspects, McGregor's psychology has conveyed certain benefits. His unshakable self-belief and ability to generate hype through provocation antics have undoubtedly contributed to his success in promoting himself and drawing attention. Qualities associated with self-promotion and impression management, strategies studied in social psychology. His push for mental dominance over opponents can provide a competitive edge, aligning with psychological principles of self-efficiency and confidence. His cockiness and bravado, however off-putting for some, have resonated with fans seeking an audacious, uncompromising personality in combat sports. Conor McGregor's rise to immense wealth and success is even more impressive considering his humble beginnings.
Raised in a working class family in Dublin, Ireland, McGregor had to overcome adversity and doubts early in his MMA career. However, through sheer determination and his psychological drive for success and proving critics wrong, McGregor achieved great popularity and a lot of money. From shit's beginnings, doubted by many, he has transformed himself into one of the most wealthiest and one of the most famous combat sports athletes ever. Conor McGregor's net worth is estimated at over $200 million. Mastery of psychological manipulation tactics, and perhaps an underlying need to prove his self-worth financially. Don't forget to subscribe, I've got some more banging videos coming on Khabib and stuff, so see you in the next one.